Hi guys, how's it going? And today I'm going to show you how to do some beginner chords and hopefully some slight hammer-ons in that really just to help you along the way, and just stuff that people don't really tell you or might not explain it quite clearly, and the reasons why it's quite important to learn these sort of things, how to do that sort of thing like that. But I'll just show you now, and hopefully it'll get you on your way to becoming a bit better and understanding what you're trying to do, and just speed things up a little bit for you with practice, obviously, as most things come with guitar and that. Well, anyway, enough talking, let's get down to it. And the first chord I used there was a C major chord, and all these chords are in the key of C, just like if you didn't know that, you probably did, but anyway. So the C major chord is the 3rd fret on the 5th string. Just so you know, this is 1, the high at the bottom, and 6 is the low E at the top. So on the 3rd fret on the 5th string, and then your middle finger will go on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and your G string, your 1st string here, is open, and your B string on the bottom there, your index finger will go on the 1st fret there, and that gives you the first chord. And even if you're quite just getting the basics, you're just getting the chord pressure and that right, and get your hands right down so you'll make it sound clearly. A little sort of tip I'll give you is if you use your sort of ring finger, even if I've got quite chunky fingers, I don't know about you, but you can almost like use the top of it, which is what I personally do. I use it to mute this E string at the top, which is not part of the chord, because we don't want that ringing out when we're playing the chord, because it just obviously kind of ruins the sound of it a bit. And one technique that I like to do, which is probably good, even if you're just getting this chord down, just make this shape like that, and then just get in the habit of just hammering on. Maybe it's just worth going through all your fingers like that, just going 2 times or 3 times, then, because all those sort of notes have their use in the right context as you learn other chords and learn switching between chords, and you can begin to make sort of little melodies with those sort of patterns. And the second chord that I really like to use with the C in this particular key is an A minor chord at the bottom here. So that goes on the 4th string there, goes your middle finger, goes on the 2nd fret, your ring finger will go on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your index finger will go on the 1st fret of the 2nd string there at the bottom. So it might be just worth just doing that a few times and just getting in the habit of switching. That's probably one of you, especially if you're really beginning and you've never played D chords, they're the easiest sort of way to switch about, I would say. And all what I'm doing there when I'm doing that, I'm just going, so with my middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, just going, then I'm hitting the open 5th string, A string at the top here. Then on the middle finger, on my middle finger, on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, so that's. Even if I didn't make that very clear to be fair, but even if you're just trying to get that, just practice yourself and just try once you start getting the hang of doing this whole hammer on thing, and even pulling off and that, you'll end up getting your little melodies and figuring out little notes that go together, and don't necessarily play a string underneath or directly above. Try missing a couple strings and try doing that, and that will get your ear tuned in to what you're trying to do and those sounds we're trying to hit. And the 3rd chord I'm going to show you is going to be a G chord, and I'm going to show you, this is, to be fair, probably a harder way to play it, but once you learn to play it this way, it makes it far quicker. Just switching about to a G, to a C, to an A, or whatever, it's a lot. I think it's my personal opinion, I just prefer playing the G chord like this. Well, anyway, enough mumbling. Got to put a ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, the E string right at the top there, and they've got to put a middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string there, and right down. If you can stretch, I know it's a bit of a stretch if you've not used to doing that before, put your pinky on the third fret of the high E at the bottom there, the first string. So that'll be like that. And if you notice, once you get that hang of that, you'll find that very easy to get the speed up and get the overall feel for it anyway. And just start, just, you know what I mean, just even, don't even really pay attention to even hammering on, just even maybe just hold the one chord and just work on using your right hand, because this is where all the sound comes from, in case you don't know. A lot of people spend too much time stressing on your left hand and don't even pay attention to what you're trying to do in your right, when this is very important, and especially when if you're doing that sort of thing, try and alternate pick, which is obviously going down and up, rather than just going down all the time, which is something you should pick up in time, which is hopefully help you on your merry way. Well, anyway, the last chord I'm going to show you here is going to be a D minor at the bottom, which is probably known as the saddest of all the chords because it's quite a sad sounding chord. Here we go. You know, it's kind of like happy, concerned, and sad. Well, anyway, enough of that. So D minor is an open 4th string, which is a D string. So open 4th string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, ring finger on the high B, on the B string, on the 3rd fret of the B string there, and your index finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string, right at the bottom there. So there you go. And here's something that you really want to try and use, is you've got a free pinky here at the bottom. Obviously your pinky's not doing anything, so maybe try hammering on with your pinky. So you can go index, pinky, pinky off, index off, and you can do that with the A as well. And you know, try doing it on the 2nd string, and then try doing it even on the 1st string while holding an A shape. Then you can do a little walk up with your middle finger and your ring finger. Which I think is quite cool. And then if you just keep practicing that, even for 10 minutes a day, if you're trying to learn other things like other songs or whatever in between it, but this is just more about technique and nailing that to get your speed up a bit. Just try walking all the way up. But even that, you know what I mean, that sounds quite cool, especially if you get your speed up a bit. Well, anyway, I'm going to let you go now. I'm going, in future lessons, I'm going to hopefully discuss the major scale, and I'm going to how that applies to using chords and how you can use that with chords to create little riffs like I did at the start there. And that applies from here all the way up here, and I'm going to discuss, you know, bar chords and how to tie in bar chords, all the major in a particular key, and all the rest of that. And then even else, hopefully work on major 7th chords, which are really nice sounding chords, and how you can apply them and using them and hopefully help you out. Well, anyway, enough is talking. Hopefully get practicing and just don't skip to the next video. I'll sit and practice that for at least a week, hopefully, before try to avoid the temptation of watching too many videos at the same time, so it'll probably just fry your mind and you won't really pick up as much. Just sit and practice, hopefully what I've showed you, and hopefully it's helped you out. If it does, leave a like, please subscribe. All the best, hope you continue playing and don't let anyone put you off. Just keep going at it, and you'll get there in the end. Okay, right, thanks.